Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to officially call this public meeting of the Mayor and Council to order. At this time, I'd ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer and or reflection as we think about longtime borough employee Joan Russo, who recently passed, Mayor Paul Fulsher from Harrington Park recently passed, and the residents that have been displaced by recent fires in town. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please note the fire exits to your rear into the main parking lot, and to my left, your right, into the main hallway. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and attend any meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with this act, the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Milford have caused notice of this meeting to be published, by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the Borough Hall. Notices have been taken to the record and to Richwood News. The mission of this governing body is to provide essential services through the establishment and implementation of public policy that will safeguard the infrastructure, provide fair, honest, courteous, and professional services, establish a sense of trust and accomplishment between all residents, and to research and prudent planning seek to minimize risk while improving our services. We are sensitive to the needs and satisfaction of our taxpayers, while realizing that this governing body cannot be all things to all people, within the revenue constraints imposed by state mandates, economic conditions, and prevailing attitudes about taxation. At this time, I would ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Councilman Sanhusen. Here. Councilman Starkey Hurley. Councilwoman Duffy. Here. Councilman Grotzky.
Here.
Councilman Seymour.
Here.
Council President Grant.
Here.
Mayor Pacheco.
Here. Okay, first thing on the agenda tonight is under appointments, making a motion to appoint Rebel Bloom to the Junior Firefighter Auxiliary.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Well, thank you very much, and thank you for your service. Under unfinished business, making a motion of the approval of the minutes from the June 10th, 2024 work and closed session meetings.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we have one ordinance up for adoption tonight. That would be 2024:18, and when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask her to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance to amend Chapter 10 of the Revised General Ordinances of the Borough of New Milford, entitled Building and Housing, to add Section 10-11, entitled Short-Term Rental Property.
The purpose of this ordinance, once again, is to prohibit the rental of dwelling units for a period of less than 30 days. And at this time, I would ask for a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions regarding this ordinance, now would be your opportunity to come forward.
Motion to close in public. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Making a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading.
So moved. Second.
Making a roll call, please.
Councilwoman Sanhusen. Yes. Councilwoman Duffy. Yes. Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Council President Grant. Yes.
Okay, under new business, we have an introduction of an ordinance tonight, 2024:19. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance to amend and supplement Chapter 19, Parks and Recreation, of the Revised General Ordinances of the Borough of New Milford, to add Section 19-2B to establish rules for tennis pickleball courts.
Okay, the purpose of this ordinance is to establish rules and regulations for the use of the borough's tennis and pickleball courts at the Kennedy Field Sports Complex and Bailey Park. Basically, the things that are added creates a situation where it's less intrusion to residents. More borough residents will have an opportunity to play, and we will be protecting the actual courts from damage. Making a motion to introduce this ordinance on its first reading.
Motion.
I have a question. Where would I be able to see it? See the additions?
It's online, it'll be posted online, it's posted out here, and I can certainly send you one.
If you would.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, but
It's okay. Oh, do we have a second?
Yes.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Samuelson.
Yes.
Councilwoman Siraki Hurley. I'm sorry, Councilwoman Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grodzki.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Council President Grant.
Yes.
Okay. So item number 1 is joint solid waste bid results, administrator. Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry, before we go to that, the public hearing on this ordinance will be at our July 22nd meeting. Now you go.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. As you know, we had a joint bid out with the Borough of River Edge for solid waste. We've currently been in a contract that had options for renewal, so it's been a contract we've been in since 2019. And we all know what's gone on since 2019 in terms of solid waste expenses. So we were lucky that we were locked in for a number of years, a very reasonable rate. We did just get one bid. The bids came in last Tuesday, and we did receive just one, and it was from our current hauler. And we had put it out as a 3-year bid and a 5-year bid, and based upon the results for New Milford, we went from $393,041 a year to $454,937 for 2020, beginning in October of 2024 into 2025. While that may seem like it's significant given the current conditions, I was actually relatively surprised that they came in at a reasonable rate. They expressed the fact that they're very happy with the relationship that they have with New Milford, and they'd like to continue working with us. I shared the results with the borough administrator in River Edge, and she and I both agree that it makes sense for us to award the 5-year contract, considering it was reasonable. And if everybody's in concurrence, I'll have a resolution prepared for the next meeting to award that. 454,937 for
3 years of the 5 years.
That's the first year. The second year is 467,487. The third year is 467,487. The fourth year is 473,762, and the fifth year is 486,312.
Everyone okay with that? Tell River Edge that we're okay?
Doesn't sound like it's a big choice, actually.
The other choice would be to reject and go out to bid again, and
There's only one bid. It's not much interest, I guess.
the good news is they've been reliable when there is issues. They're very responsive. There's always issues, right? There's always issues, so they're always very responsive. Okay. Item number 2 is schedule updates. Okay, so on Tuesday, August 6th, will be the borough's National Night Out, sponsored by the New Milford Police Department. It's from 7 to 10 p.m. on Kennedy Field. For more information, it will be on the borough website, police department's website, and social media. On Sunday, September 29th, is the Northern New Jersey Walk for Apraxia, sponsored by Walk for Apraxia NJ. It will begin at 8 a.m. on the New Milford High School football field. For more information, you can go to the Northern New Jersey Apraxia social media page. On Saturday, October 5th, is Clean Communities Day, sponsored by the New Milford Clean Communities, New Milford Environmental and Energy Commission, and the New Milford DPW. That's from 9 to 12 p.m. at the DPW. The rain date for that will be Sunday, the following day, on October 6th. It'll also be on the borough website and social media. And a late addition that came in is the Elks Carnival. It will be July 3rd through July 6th, right here on Patrolman Ray Woods Lane, in their parking lot, as usual. Are there any other events coming up that I failed to mention?
I have 2 September events, Mayor. The Friends of the Library book sale will be on September 27th and 28th, and their garage sale will be on September 28th and 29th. We expanded it to 2 days instead of just one because last year it rained on Saturday. We got an emergency permit for Sunday, and everybody was thrilled to have it for 2 days. So we applied for a permit for 2 days, and it's been granted. So I'm happy to say the garage sale will be 2 days, the book sale will be 2 days, and they overlap. But there will be more information as we go forward.
Yes. I know everyone enjoys the garage sale, except for the NFPD. A lot of fender benders that day in the town. So,
And the book sale, don't forget the book sale, terrific.
excellent.
Mayor, I have some September additions. Have the Mayor's Wellness Campaign kickoff health fair is 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That will be held at the YMCA. And
What's the date of that?
September 7th.
I'm sorry.
And then the following 4 Saturdays, September 14, 21, 28, and October 5th, I believe that is, but October 5th, will be Walk with the Mayor in various neighborhoods.
Is that rain or shine?
Yes,
Yes,
rain or shine.
unless it's lightning, unless it's danger, unless it's
If there's
dangerous.
lightning detectors, I'll think about,
Right, but it's rain or shine.
yes. Excellent. Anything else? Okay, well, I think that's a full list of stuff for now. Item number 3 is the administrator's report.
Thank you, Mayor. I have an engineering report tonight. Not a tremendous amount of things going on, but just updates on the projects that we have right now. The first would be the Boulevard Graphic Boulevard traffic signal. The meter and control cabinet were installed last week, and there's like a required phase-in period, so the light is currently flashing, but should be fully functional within the next few weeks. The Main Street streetscape, the plans have been sent to the DOT for review, and the project will go out to bid upon approval. French Brook, the application was amended in the New Jersey DCA system, and upon approval, we will authorize the design to move forward with that project. The Pine and Hughes sanitary sewer remediation, this is one of the projects that we received a congressional appropriation for the project. What I was not clear about until I attended a recent webinar is that now we must submit an application to the EPA for funding. So that seems to be a very involved process. I'm going to be working with Millennium and our engineer to try and hobble my way through. Boulevard Phase 2, the plans for this have been sent to the DOT for review, and the project's going to go out for bid upon approval. The volleyball court at Kennedy Field Sports Complex, we've received a grant for $67,000, and we're working on a revised estimate in order to finalize the funding required to move forward with this project. Hardcastle Pond improvements, the grant application was submitted to the Berk County Open Space on May 3rd, and we are awaiting a determination. And the NJDOT fiscal year 2025 road resurfacing project, we're preparing an application for the resurfacing of Marion, Roslyn, and Monroe, and this would be for submission by the deadline on July 1st. Other than engineering report, I just want to remind everybody that the Borough Hall will be closed on Thursday and Friday, July 4th and 5th, in observance of Independence Day, and that there's going to be just one meeting of the Mayor and Council in July, which is scheduled for Monday, July 22nd.
I have a question. The new traffic light on Graphic, will that be synced with the traffic light on Henley?
Yes.
So,
It gets synced by the county. They actually do it.
thank you. People believe it either.
It's weird that people think that it wouldn't be, but.
Well, there are places where you stop at one light and they're not synced properly, and you can't, the flow of traffic is stopped, so this will be helpful. Thank you.
That's it for me.
That's it? Okay. Any questions, other questions for the administrator? Okay. Everyone had a chance to look at the resolution. Are there any that need to be pulled for further discussion and go to vote? If not, can I get a motion to file committee reports with the borough clerk to be spread in full upon the minutes?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, let's go around, give a couple of updates, anything going on, and we're going to start with Council President Grant.
Thank you so much. The inaugural event of the Milford Arts Committee was last week on June 15th. It was a beautiful day, and it was very exciting afternoon, I must say. Eliana Urena sang beautifully, and for each song she performed, she used a different instrument. Very talented young woman. And The dancers from Dance Dimensions, had me in awe. They are absolutely terrific. All ages, from quite young until teenager, I suppose, performed separately in separate groups and then all together. It was very lively, and they were superb. And they are heading off to a competition, and I understand they've won awards before. And I, having had a son and not a daughter, I was not aware of how talented and what a great place that is. So it was wonderful. And then we had a drum circle, and the mayor played drums and did a pretty good job, I will say.
Well,
So,
multi-talented.
yes. So it was a wonderful afternoon, and we look forward to our next event, and we'll keep you informed on what that's going to be. Thank you.
Excellent. Councilman Seymour.
As Council President Greenwich, I just want to give a lot of credit to the Arts Committee and also to the Municipal Alliance. They've done some fantastic events recently, Mayor. Of course, the Mental Health Awareness Day was a tremendous success at Knights Field under the Pavilion for such an important cause, greatly attended, and as was, of course, the singing and dancing under the Pavilion also at Knights Field. So it was a great day to be having all.
Beautiful weather. You were right. You said it was going to be a beautiful day, and it was.
And I'm really happy to say, again, how wonderful it is that we have the pavilion. It is such a great place for events, and I think it's allowing us up to many more things than we had before. We were somewhat limited, and we aren't anymore.
I agree.
Agreed. Councilman Brodsky.
Thank you, Mayor. Tomorrow, the Shade Tree Commission is going to meet. They're still working on their 5-year plan for trees. Hopefully, that will be done by the end of the year. Should be. What else is going on? Brandy, are you going to report on fire today?
No?
Okay, there was a fire today around 9 a.m. this morning at Brookchester. About 4 apartments got damaged. Luckily, there were no injuries. Okay, it started by a electric strip that started to smoke and caused fire. Caused the fire. Our PD was there, our DPW was there, and our fire department was there, and everybody did a fantastic job putting out the fire.
I understand they were assisted by fire companies from
Yeah, and other towns, yeah. It was about it was all points that there was about 10 other fire companies. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Councilman Dunn.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for reporting on that, Councilman Brodsky. The fire department does have a very important mutual aid agreement with 3 towns, and as of the month of June, our department has answered seven of those calls. We had 8 accidental fire alarms. We had a fuel spill, and arcing electrical, 2 of them. Odors of natural gas, 2, building collapse 1, and power lines down 5, probably weather related. And after our next meeting, I most likely will have a date for their fire awareness day. It's usually September or October, and it'll be definitely held at the Knights parking lot over in that direction. Next, the Board of Health met. A couple of things that were very interesting that the Mid-Bergen Association was bringing to our attention, the Health Commission, that this year they expect that mosquitoes are going to be a big pain in the butt, just to put it plainly. And for your own information, they say standing water plus 7 days equals mosquitoes. And the biggest problem in Bergen County with mosquitoes is containers holding standing water. So I want to give out this phone number and this name for Bergen County. It's Nicole Brown, and she works for the Bergen County Mosquito Control. And she can be reached at 201-634-2881. And any resident of Bergen County can call there if they are experiencing an issue with mosquitoes, and they will come and spray or advise you as to what needs to be taken care of here. So that's very interesting, and that's Milford.
Excuse me, do they do only mosquitoes, or have they expanded to deal with other insects such as lanternflies?
No, because lanternflies don't bite humans or pass disease. I think they're mostly concerned with mosquitoes because of their transmission of disease to humans, and the fact that it can be prevented. You know, we can prevent it ourselves at home.
Councilwoman, you might want to also add that the service is free of charge.
Yes, it is.
Can we add the name and the number on our website?
Yeah.
With like a picture of it?
And actually, I do have a checklist from the county if you'd like to edit that and maybe put that on there too. And it was, Mid-Bergen also handed out small repellent, cans of repellent, and I think they're going to try to hand some out to on DPW and anybody that works for the borough that wants outside.
It'd be great to invite them tonight out for a table. So they can hand out information.
It would be great.
That'd be cool.
It would be great, yes. And last, with the Board of Health, we had a really interesting, busy meeting. So, pardon me if I go on. One of our inspectors took a week-long course about the noise control ordinance and is going to ask the Board of Health to review the recommended, I would say, model ordinance coming from the state, and we'll go over it at that level, and then we'll hand it in to you guys, us guys, and we'll try to get that on the books as soon as we can. And that's my report. Thank you. But wait.
There's more, okay. What's the bonus?
I have to say congratulations to Matt and Hetty. Your two committees really did an outstanding job that day. I spent the whole day there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really lovely. The weather didn't hurt, but everybody had a good feeling. The spot is really conducive to that type of gathering. So, well done.
Thank you, and I should add thanks to the committee, the Arts Committee, and to the Musical Alliance Committee, who worked very hard to put these two events together. They were outstanding. They were committed to getting it organized and putting on something that would be remembered, that would be enjoyed by everyone, and succeeded. And I really congratulate.
And with the back-to-back events, I think I was able to try every product that the Conrad Ice Cream Truck offered. It was good.
You did fine.
I did.
Good job with that.
Yeah. Everything's good.
And we made a donation to the Municipal Alliance on that ice cream truck.
That was the agreement we had with them, because the Arts Committee did not accept the donation. It went to the Municipal Alliance Committee. Next year, we will be able to accept donations, so if we work with you, we'll split it. Anyway,
Waiting on Steve.
maybe waiting on state approval, so maybe we
So I made a large donation to the committees. Councilman
Sampling the
Thank
ice cream, huh? Yeah, the ice cream truck is always a hit at events. All right, thank you, Mayor. Let's see, my committees have been very busy. You'll have my report, so I just have a little bit. I'm going to start with Mayor's Wellness Campaign, and then I have a little bit longer Sustainable Jersey update about the certification process. So the Mayor's Wellness Campaign, as I mentioned earlier, is planning some neighborhood walks. and they would like to collaborate with the Historic Commission to plan one of the walks because Milford has some really interesting places to see along the way. So they're very busy in the works with that. Sustainable Jersey certification. I'm very sorry. We've gotten reviews from our second round of submissions, and the news is a little disappointing. So to achieve our bronze certification, we have to achieve 150 points.
150?
150. Currently, 70 points have been approved, and 80 points, so we're short 80 points. So the third round submission deadline is July 31st, and the green team is busy doing the outreach to get the follow-up information on the various reports, and they would request having information by July 15th so that they can prepare documents and have time to get all of that uploaded. So there are some things that we probably need to have a conversation about, like the fleet inventory is a 20-point priority action, and the DPW has been doing a great job with the tracker, but there are some requirements about having to create a summary about driver training practices, evaluation of fleet efficiency, and planning and discussion of strategies to improve fleet efficiency and reducing GHG emissions, and any discussion about replacing vehicles with electric or bicycle patrols. So bicycle patrols. I have seen many bicycle patrols in other municipalities. So it's a big discussion, and I propose that we have a discussion about it as a council to see where we go, or make a subcommittee or something on specifically about fleet inventory.
Is that, in your opinion, is that the only way to collect those 80 points?
The fleet inventory is a 20-point action,
So how would you
and
get to 60?
well, we have other actions that are underway. So there's a variety of categories that we're getting into. So I did not prepare a full report because I wanted us to get home before 10 o'clock. So
This is recertification of bronze.
this is recertification. So one of the challenges that we have is that they are being much more thorough with their review of reporting. So they're asking us to increase our standard of practice in our reporting and documentation. So one of the things that we have is the green team is all volunteer. So our Sustainable Jersey certification coordinator, team leader, Anita Pinto, is doing this all on volunteer. Many municipalities hire and have on staff a sustainability officer. So this is a very big project to do. So that's why it's a lot to do. So that would be, I know I don't want to add to anyone else's, it would be an individual, because this person has to interact with all the departments of the municipality to help generate the reports.
So why don't we figure out what we need? We go to each liaison, we go back to our department heads, and we get the information.
Yes, so I will be in contact with everyone about the details and specifics on, yeah.
So everyone can be a part-time sustainability manager.
So, yeah, and I know the July 4th holiday is coming up, and it's a pretty big deal, but the Green Team's plan is to complete this third round and complete the bronze certification, and then work on silver certification following after that. And I'm complete.
Thank you. In my report, Newbridge Landing did not have a quorum in June, so I have no report on that. Once again, I want to congratulate the class of 2024. The New Milford High School graduation ceremony was really good. It was a really good time. There was a nice shade and a nice breeze, so it wasn't too hot. The day before was DEO Middle School's graduation. That one went very well, and I had a participant in that one, so that one was extra special. Once again, I want to thank the fire department, and I want to thank all the towns that send resources to our town to help out. I know we had a couple of rec soccer and travel championships, some winners groups, and we have some Little League winner groups. So we're planning on doing certificates in July if all works well with rosters and everything. So we might have a bunch of our young citizens in the room in July giving out certificates, which is always fun. And I want to wish everyone a happy Independence Day. Okay. At this time, I would ask for a motion to open up to the public.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments related to the good and welfare of the borough, now is your opportunity to come forward. Seeing that there's no member of the public that wishes to come forward, I would ask for a motion to close the public.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to approve resolutions 2024:148 through 2024:153?
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going into closed session. When we come out of close, no action will be taken, and we will immediately adjourn this meeting. So may I get a motion to go into closed session?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Just for the record, for the purpose of discussing contract
I'm sorry,
negotiations.
contract negotiations dash in Sarah Crossroads Development. That is the title of the closed session. You have a second? Right?
Yes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Enjoy the summer.